Have you ever wondered what's really going on in someone's mind? Sometimes people don't say exactly what they're feeling, but their body language and subtle behaviours often speak louder than words. If you've ever been curious whether someone might be thinking about you in a romantic way, this video is here to help you spot the hidden signs. We're diving into subtle psychological and behavioural cues that often go unnoticed. Things like changes in eye contact, shifts in tone, and body language that hint at something deeper. These clues are rooted in psychology and can offer valuable insight into emotional connection and attraction. By the end of this video, you'll be better equipped to recognise the subconscious signals that reveal someone's true feelings. If you're passionate about understanding human behaviour, body language, and psychology tips, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on content that can help you in relationships, communication, and beyond. Now, let's get into it. 10 subtle signs. They might be fantasizing about you. 1. Passionate staring. One of the most powerful nonverbal cues of romantic interest is passionate staring. This kind of gaze goes beyond simple eye contact. It communicates emotion, curiosity, and sometimes even longing without a single word being spoken. When someone looks at you with steady, intense eye contact or sneaks frequent glances your way, it can be a strong sign of admiration or desire. The eyes, often called the windows to the soul, can reveal feelings that someone might be too shy or unsure to say out loud. A major giveaway is lingering eye contact. When someone holds your gaze longer than what's typical in a casual setting, it suggests that they're deeply engaged and possibly imagining a more intimate connection with you. On the flip side, if they quickly glance away when caught staring, it might mean they're interested but feeling a bit vulnerable or nervous about revealing those feelings. That combination of curiosity and self-consciousness paints a clear picture of someone quietly wrestling with their emotions. There are even physiological signs to look out for. Pupil dilation, for example, is an involuntary response that often signals emotional arousal or attraction. If their eyes seem softer, dreamier, or unusually relaxed when they're looking at you, it likely means they feel at ease in your presence, and maybe even imagine something deeper between you. Another telltale sign, sneaky glances. If you keep catching someone looking your way when they think you're not noticing, it's a silent but powerful indicator that they're thinking about you, even when you're not directly interacting. These moments are often brief, but they speak volumes about their growing fascination. So, why do they stare? Because in that moment, they're likely imagining scenarios, holding hands, laughing together, building memories. Their gaze becomes a way of processing their feelings and gauging how you respond, hoping you feel the same way. If you notice someone giving you this kind of attention, how you respond can help deepen the connection. Try smiling warmly or holding their gaze in return. This shows openness and makes them feel safe to express more. Also, pay attention to how they interact with others. Is that intense gaze something they give to everyone, or just you? If it's unique, it's a strong clue that you hold a special place in their thoughts. Fantasies are reserved only for you. The way she gazes at you, intense yet subtle, is deeply personal. It's a romantic language spoken only through the eyes, a silent whisper of feelings she might not yet be ready to voice aloud. If you notice it, you're glimpsing her inner world, and if you respond in kind, you're letting her know that her emotions are seen, felt, and maybe even returned. Frequent touching, a silent confession. Touch is one of the most intimate ways someone expresses feelings that words might struggle to convey. It's a language all its own, soft, subtle, but incredibly powerful. When a woman touches you often, it's rarely by chance. These gestures, whether deliberate or seemingly accidental, are her way of closing the distance between you. She's building a bridge, creating comfort, closeness, and trust. Each touch can be playful or romantic. A light brush against your arm, fingers that briefly intertwine with yours, or a hand resting gently on your shoulder. These are far from random. They reveal a quiet desire to be close, to connect more deeply. Even playful nudges or teasing shoves are layered with flirtation and familiarity. They show she's comfortable around you and curious about how you'll respond. More intimate touches, like softly brushing your fingers or letting her hand linger on yours, often carry the message, "I want to be near you." They hint at a deeper emotional bond she's hoping you feel too. When touch speaks louder than words. Notice how often she touches you compared to others. If her hand lingers a little longer, or if her gestures are reserved just for you, she's expressing something she might not yet be ready to say. It's her subtle way of asking, "Do you feel this too? Do you see me the way I see you?" Your response matters. If her touch stirs something in you, makes your heart skip a beat, let her know. You don't need bold moves. A light touch on her back, a gentle squeeze of her hand, or a mirrored gesture can mean everything. By echoing her touch, you're telling her, "I feel it too." The unspoken romance of touch is the beginning of many unspoken love stories. When her gestures feel warm, focused, and uniquely yours, they're more than just friendly. They're filled with yearning. Trust your intuition. Stay present. And you might discover she's been quietly building something beautiful between you all along. Compliments. Echoes of admiration. One of the clearest signs someone is drawn to you lies in how often, and how meaningfully, they compliment you. When she's truly interested, her praise goes beyond politeness or casual remarks. Her words are chosen with care, revealing a deep admiration. Genuine compliments, especially when frequent, are a strong clue that her thoughts about you are more than friendly. And the kind of compliments she gives matters too. If she focuses on your personality, character, or unique traits, telling you things like, "You're so thoughtful," or "You have such a calming presence," she's not just noticing you. She's drawn to you. When she says things like, "You're so thoughtful," or "I love how calm and composed you always are," she's recognizing qualities in you that resonate on a deeper level. These aren't just surface-level compliments. They reflect genuine admiration for who you are at your core. When she highlights traits like your kindness, intelligence, or natural charisma, she's showing you that she values your true essence. Even appearance-based compliments, while seemingly casual, can carry a lot of meaning. A simple, "You look really handsome today," might not seem like much at first, but when repeated, it reveals a deeper appreciation for how you carry yourself. It may also hint at her physical attraction, especially if paired with lingering eye contact or subtle changes in her body language. These small cues can amplify the romantic undertone she's trying to convey. Then, there are the compliments with detail, the ones that really stand out. If she mentions how your smile lights up a room, or how your unique sense of humour always makes her laugh, she's not just being kind, she's showing that she's paying close attention. These kinds of remarks reflect intention and emotional investment. They're heartfelt, specific, and meaningful, clear indicators that she's truly interested in getting to know the real you. When someone compliments you frequently, it's also worth noticing how those words make you feel. Her compliments are likely meant to create comfort, boost your confidence, or simply brighten your day. These moments help build a warm, positive atmosphere between you, one filled with trust and mutual admiration. Every time she highlights something wonderful about you, it's her way of reminding you that you matter to her. And when you respond with genuine appreciation, whether it's a heartfelt thank you, or a compliment in return. You let her know the feeling is mutual. These small, sincere exchanges can slowly blossom into something much deeper. Ultimately, compliments aren't just words. They're windows into her feelings and desires. When she consistently affirms who you are with sincere, thoughtful praise, it's a strong sign you're occupying an important place in her thoughts, and maybe even in her fantasies. Now, let's talk about playful teasing, one of the most charming and subtle signs that she might be fantasizing about you. Playful teasing creates a space of emotional closeness, where light-hearted jokes and cheeky remarks build rapport and comfort. It's not just about being funny, it's about connecting. When she teases you with warmth and humour, she's testing the waters to see if you share her vibe, her wit, her chemistry. This kind of teasing is more than just fun. Psychologically, it's a way of building attraction. Through small jokes or affectionate sarcasm, she's gauging your compatibility, seeing how you respond and whether the two of you click. If she jokes about your quirky habits, like your obsession with the same coffee order or your playlist full of nostalgic throwbacks, it's often her way of saying, "I've noticed you, and I'm interested." This playful back and forth can feel like a private language, one that only the two of you speak. It fosters a sense of exclusivity and intimacy, and underneath it all, there's often a flirtatious tone, subtle but unmistakable. Through teasing, she's building a connection that's both emotional and fun. It's a sign that she's not only paying attention to you, but imagining what more there could be between you. Playful teasing, a subtle sign of interest. When someone's interested in you, they don't always come out and say it. Often, their attraction shows up in subtle, playful ways, like teasing. This kind of teasing isn't about putting you down. It's light, fun, and laced with affection. For instance, if she jokes about how seriously you take small challenges or mocks your attempts to impress her, she's not criticizing you. She's showing appreciation for your quirks and feeling close enough to laugh with you about them. These moments turn casual interactions into memorable, emotionally charged experiences. They build a unique chemistry that feels effortless and personal. Playful teasing also fosters a powerful sense of connection. It creates an us against the world vibe, where the two of you share an inside joke or a private understanding. That shared humour becomes a language only the two of you speak, intimate, meaningful, and fun. Let's say she pokes fun at your ultra-competitive streak during a board game or teases you for refusing to try new foods. That's her way of saying she likes you as you are. It's not mockery, it's celebration without judgment. The key to this dynamic is balance. Teasing should always stay warm and respectful, never harsh or critical. When done right, it communicates admiration, curiosity, and a genuine desire to connect. If you respond with the same playful energy, quick wit, light banter, and a smile, you're reinforcing that bond. Each shared laugh draws you closer, strengthening the emotional ties in subtle but powerful ways. So, next time she teases you, lean into it. It might just be her way of saying she's drawn to you, maybe even fantasizing about you. Laughing at your jokes, a window into her feelings. Laughter is a universal language of connection. When she laughs at your jokes, even the ones that aren't exactly stand-up material, it's not just about the joke, it's about you. Her laughter signals comfort, fondness, and emotional closeness. People rarely laugh freely unless they feel safe and connected. So if she's giggling at your stories or chuckling at your one-liners, she's letting you know she enjoys being around you. It's also a form of positive reinforcement. She's encouraging you to keep going, to stay engaged, because she genuinely values your presence. Her laughter says, "I see you, I enjoy you, I want more of this. From a psychological perspective, this kind of response builds intimacy. Laughter softens walls, bridges gaps, and creates a shared emotional rhythm between two people. What's going on beneath the surface? Have you ever wondered what someone's really feeling, but they just won't say it out loud? That's because so much of what we communicate happens through unspoken cues. If you've been curious about whether someone's been thinking about you romantically, this video will help you decode the signs. We'll explore the subtle psychological and behavioural clues that often slip under the radar, from eye contact and body language to tone and teasing. These signals, backed by psychological insight, can offer surprising clarity about someone's feelings. Stick with us, and by the end of this video, you'll be better at picking up on those quiet cues that say a lot more than words ever could. If you're into content about human behaviour, attraction, and the psychology of connection, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss future insights. Subtle sign number 1, passionate staring. Let's start with one of the most telling signals: passionate staring. Eye contact isn't just about seeing someone, it's about feeling them. When she looks at you with focused intensity or catches herself staring when she thinks you're not looking, it's often more than curiosity, it's longing. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, and in romantic dynamics, they reveal what words often can't. Prolonged eye contact, subtle glances, or that lingering gaze. These are powerful nonverbal ways of saying, I'm drawn to you, understanding her subtle cues. The silent language of attraction. Reading between the lines of her body language can reveal more than words ever could, especially when it comes to the way she looks at you. These subtle signs can uncover unspoken truths about her feelings and whether she sees you as more than just a casual acquaintance. The power of eye contact. One of the most universally recognized signs of deep interest is lingering eye contact. When she holds your gaze longer than what's typical in everyday interactions, it often signals a strong emotional connection. It's her way of being fully present with you, hinting at a desire for something more meaningful. On the flip side, if she quickly looks away after being caught staring, that momentary glance still speaks volumes. It often reflects genuine interest, laced with a touch of nervousness, like she's trying to hide how she really feels. It's a delicate dance between curiosity and vulnerability, revealing glimpses of her inner emotions. Physiological cues, such as pupil dilation, add even more depth. Enlarged pupils are an involuntary response to emotional or physical excitement. Combined with soft, relaxed eyes and a dreamy expression, these signs suggest she feels at ease around you and possibly envisions something deeper. Subtle glances and silent messages. Another telling behaviour is when she sneaks glances at you. If you notice her looking your way even when she thinks you're not watching, it's a clear sign she's captivated. These fleeting moments, though small, reflect how often her thoughts drift towards you, even in silence. It's a quiet giveaway that you hold a significant place in her mind. Why does she do this? When a woman gazes at you with intention, it's often because she's imagining what being with you might feel like, holding hands, laughing together, creating memories. Her eyes are silently asking if you might feel the same. How to respond if you find yourself on the receiving end of this passionate gaze? There are ways to encourage the connection. Start by smiling warmly and maintaining eye contact. This subtle response can signal your openness and let her know it's safe to continue expressing herself. Observe how she interacts with others too. If her looks and behaviour are noticeably different with you, it could be a sign of exclusivity, suggesting her feelings aren't general friendliness, but something uniquely tied to you. Passionate staring is a quiet yet powerful language. It's a romantic dialogue of the eyes that carries emotions too delicate to be spoken aloud. Noticing it gives you a glimpse into her heart, and reciprocating it lets her know she's not alone in what she feels. The language of touch. Beyond eye contact, constant physical touch is one of the most intimate indicators of hidden feelings. When a woman frequently initiates contact, whether a light brush on the arm, a playful nudge, or lingering closeness, she's often trying to bridge the invisible space between you. Touch becomes her way of saying she wants to feel closer, both emotionally and physically. Whether intentional or seemingly accidental, repeated touches suggest more than casual friendliness. Her body might be responding instinctively to a magnetic pull, hinting at mutual chemistry. Mirroring. A silent bond. Mirroring is another deeply telling sign. It's more than copying your actions. It's an unconscious alignment of emotions. If she smiles when you smile, or her brows furrow when you express concern, she's not just reacting, she's feeling alongside you. This emotional syncing, known as the chameleon effect, reflects a desire to connect on a deeper level. When someone is drawn to you romantically, they often mirror your mannerisms as a way to feel in step with you. It's her body's subtle method of building a bridge between her world and yours, demonstrating trust, closeness, and a shared emotional space. In summary, whether it's a lingering glance, a gentle touch, or the way she unconsciously mirrors your expressions, each of these subtle behaviours paints a picture of her inner world. They're quiet signs of affection, often more sincere than words. Recognizing and responding to them not only deepens the connection, but reassures her that her feelings are seen, valued, and maybe even shared. Recognizing, mirroring, behavior. Recognizing mirroring isn't about overanalyzing. It's about noticing the natural rhythm of your interactions. If she consistently mirrors your actions, it's a strong sign she feels safe, open, and possibly even captivated in your presence. These subtle, unconscious movements reflect more than just coincidence. They hint at a deeper psychological connection. It's her body's quiet way of saying she's not only intrigued by you, but drawn to something greater. While words can express feelings, the way her body aligns with yours speaks volumes. These instinctive gestures often reveal emotions that words may never fully articulate. So next time you notice her movements matching yours, pause and appreciate the beauty of this silent exchange. In these fleeting moments of synchronicity, undeniable chemistry begins to unfold. Easily jealous behavior. Jealousy, when it appears subtly, often reveals a deeper emotional connection and a quiet fear of losing your attention or affection. If she becomes easily jealous, it's rarely random. It's a strong indicator that you hold a special place in her heart. This kind of behavior reflects emotional vulnerability. It suggests her feelings for you may be more significant than she's ready to admit. Jealousy often stems from a hope that she's unique in your life, and a fear that someone else might threaten that place. You might notice changes in her body language when you're around other women, a sudden distance, tension, or a subtle shift in mood. These silent signals reveal her discomfort, not out of malice, but from a place of emotional investment. Sometimes this jealousy comes through playfully, a teasing comment about a female friend or a subtle objection to how you spend your time. These understated actions speak louder than words, quietly signaling how much you matter to her. She may even take a protective stance, finding ways to draw your attention back when it drifts elsewhere, especially in social situations. This isn't manipulation. It's her quiet hope to remain the most meaningful presence in your life. Jealousy might also extend into the digital world. If she notices or comments on your social media interactions, especially with other women, it's another sign you're often on her mind. At the core of this behaviour are insecurities or fears about her place in your life, often shaped by past experiences or a hesitancy to be fully vulnerable. It's her way of showing that she cares, without directly saying the words. Since jealousy can be a mask for vulnerability, how you respond matters. If you're genuinely interested in her, simple acts of reassurance can go a long way. Letting her know she's seen, appreciated, and valued can ease her worries and strengthen the bond between you.